They've got a high ground ward here for him, and they also see Jarek's great vision from Virtus Pro.
He actually chose to max the crap.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few Pugners just get that one value point in the forward as the mid Pugner and max the deep grab. That very short cooldown. Yeah, smoke up from OG, just undetected. I'm just going to sit behind Anna. Lila's headed back that way to mess with him, and could be to his own death. It looks like they know where Lil is, but Pugner cannot do this alone.
But in the meantime, if you show me what they get this kill.
Lil is surviving, he's healing through it! Oh no! That's unfortunate. They just didn't have the damage for it. Perhaps
he's actually quite tanky.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stats with the ATOS, and then he survived on, like, he got his heal off with about 80 HP, and then he just out-healed the life drain. If it was level 2 life drain, it would have been a kill, but still not quite as well. Why? I know he's here to...
They have to fight with the 3 ultimates. I think it's still possible for them to win a fight if they can let a good curse make one target and they need to cut off the sound with the cycle.
That went back from Midas. We'd be recognizing this game has slowed down as an unexpected pickup.
Gotcha!
That is...
Given the pace of this game and how much pressure VP putting on it, felt like they would just want to try and take all these outer towers.
You kind of don't want to go late game.
Yeah, and that's what the Midas is more suggesting, is that they are going to look to go late game.
But it might actually pay off because that's Midas takes off.
Yeah.
He gets an extra, let's say, 10 minutes on it.
About 10 minutes, but yeah, you know, like it'll pay off over time. It's one of those things where you do get your gold back, like maybe after 25 minutes of using
I say it's strange because your lineup is built to destroy that town.
Yeah.
20-25 minutes. At the very least, you might get a second version and a high ground.
It does help her level up faster, is one of the things. Death probably has some very powerful talents at level 20 and 25, so getting to some of those could definitely help out. Plus 50 movement speed at level 20 is crazy.
Plus 8 spirits.
Yeah. Plus 600 health is even a lot, but we'll see if when and where we get to those points. But
second Roshan
it's moved up here, but not find all too much out of it. They've got a chance to streak camp in that Roshan bit. Anna's looking to build a Manta style. I think this was just not the game for the Ethereal Blade. I feel like that was, for me, that's just like your standard go-to bread and butter morphling build.
Manta gives you much more speed.
Okay.
It probably feels like you can't pick up everyone's tank. Can't really kill the tank either with the same stuff, unless you bring the tusk.
The target you can kill is like
I guess he
Ogre.
feels like he needs to be doing much more pushing rather than trying to ninja kill someone.
Deathbook with Prophet's already built a hood, so there is some added magic resistance there.
I think some
Oh, you definitely have a strong team fight. That's something you can touch on. Like, they want to use those 3 big ultimates together, and that's where the Ethereal Blade does complement the team fight better than the Manta does, but the split push element is there. Okay, they seem to have a general idea where they are.
Any wards,
they get one ward up, but it's not quite in the spot where they want to be, and now, Pasha gets silenced up by the slow heat. Do they actually want to jump on him? It looks like OG want to just reset.
They have high ground.
Yeah, they're going to smokes. How far around do they want to go? It looks like they want to go and take the OG high ground.
They need a better position.
Who's got the high ground now? VP say. VP just going to go. You're in the Roche pit. There is no high ground. Say VP. OG are just camping around their ward. We saw this earlier with Liquid, you know, you want to fight around your vision. The problem is, the Roach back, and a Radiant scan scouting out OG. VP know exactly what is going on and secured themselves Aegis and Cheese. That is the big thing here. There's a Cheese on no one's Death Prophet. OG just need to get out, I feel, at this point. This is time to probably just TP on home. The problem is, Pasha's found them. They are going to look to fight. They put the Netherwood on the clip. We'll see how well this can go for OG fighting into the Aegis and Cheese. So far, it's looking okay. The Death Prophet being focused down first. Can she get the Cheese off? No, she can't. That's a great start to the fight. OG looking good so far. Winter's Curse has been expended already. It looks like they want to go in the Enchantress, but with the heal there, they're going to switch their attention to the Ursa, who's being kited around. This is going absolutely fantastic. The Epicenter Burrow Strike maybe going to change the fate of this fight, though, as Pasha getting focused by Ana. One or two more right clicks could finish him off. Ana, will he get the kill? He does, but now he's got an Ursa to deal with. He's being stunned up. Numbers favoring OG for now. They did not want to buy back on the Death Prophet. Ana getting low, though, and without any more stats, the more he is going to go down. VP have outlasted, lose the Pugna, who gets focused down by Ramses on the Ursa. The chase is on, the route is there, Flight is next on the chopping block. As OG do finally manage to bring down the Death Prophet. Ana's second win there being enough to bring him down. Jarek's being chased to the southeast, just TP on out of there. Back up to the top, Ramses is looking for S4 in the Brute and will ultimately get him. 4 dead for OG. Ana, once Ramses is going to go for it and gets the kill. Ana coming up big there, TPing on out. Nothing. Okay, there is something to cancel. The Yule Scepter from Pasha. He then Soul Rings. Burrow Strikes through. Pasha! Holy moly, this guy's insane. He's keeping Ana in place. He's locking him down, but there's a Cold Embrace, and that will save Ana's life here. Fly now can slow Lil a little bit. Will they go for some kills? Solo wants to TP on out. Adaptive Strike is not there in time.
That was so big, Parker, getting the Ursa.
And this fight, I think OG can say that was good enough. Ana survives and get kills.
That was more than great. And that was great. They, you know, mid-fight, when they cycloned the DP, and he came down of the cyclone, Ursa like went beside him and passing the cheese.
Oh, that's how he healed up. I was wondering how he... I thought it was like the Spirit Siphons or something, but that was an insane amount of heal coming up. He uses himself and gets past the cheese in the middle of all that. That is some insane micro coming in.
Morphing is getting to a point where he's strong enough. One more item. Come on.
Absolutely, that was such a good fight there. The Death Prophet, you can see, still very squishy, and this is where that Manta build is kind of paying off. The right-click damage from the Morphling really being shown in that fight.
For VP, I think after this fight, they are going to be very careful with the next fight. They are not as strong as before. The Morphling is already reaching to a point where he's going to be quite hard to deal with. I mean, this is the kind of fight, right? You wish that maybe if the DP had more items instead of the items, then he didn't die. Then a lot of things.
Yeah.
But, you know,
just the fact this Death Prophet only has 6 armor right now.
The last two fights he died. You know, like 2 fights in a row he died. And you remember the first time he died here?
Yeah. Around
he just barely, like any extra item, he would have got his cheese off, and the fight would have been different. Yeah, that was the first one.
It does really feel like this Midas pickup is not paid off. It's hurt him more than it's helped.
I mean, it's still paying off in a way, like he's getting more gold now. But the last 2 fights dying definitely set him back.
See what VP go for. They do still maintain a 28-9 kill lead, very sizable gold lead.
Well, right now you can see the big difference, right? I talk about when it comes to mid-late game, the Ogre Edge is not going to do as much as the Earth Spirit and Wyvern itself.
Wyvern won't do anything. She gets deleted, and that's exactly what Ramses does in mid lane.
I don't think that they can actually force an objective. Like losing a position 5, and now Morphing has space to push out lanes. I think VP needs to get it done. Control the map.
Had pretty good vision control for a lot of this game, but it does feel like the last few minutes after that team fight OG have.
Morphing is going to start with it's going to be quite hard to deal with because the heroes don't really catch him very well. Like set start, that's pretty much it.
Oh, Solo glimmers up, gets the stun through. Burrow Strike to follow it up. Can they bring down S4? He's going to just Primal Split, and that's a good pulse from VP, unless OG can turn this into some kills here. They're looking for a Cyclone. They will catch Lil here. To the south side, it's actually Sandking getting focused down. He's going to get drained out by the Pugna. Trying to escape will not be successful. Enchantress, meanwhile, heals back up. Brewmaster blinks away as the Primal Split ends. Still gets caught by the Atos and kicked away to the south. Jerax saves his buddy S4. For now, though, as no one will catch him with the Yule Scepter, and I don't think he'll save him a second time. S4 has to be left to the Wolves. But RVP, no tail. Cold Embrace is there. This is not looking good. The Winter's Curse may save his life, though. No tail will not survive. I don't think the Enchantress is there. Fly gets blinked on as well.
They have to use
trouble.
I think they have to. Oh, he's pulling the creeps away. Pulling the creeps.
There's a siege creep though. One siege creep has made its way through to disable the backdoor protection.
The Wyvern can't clear the creeps.
Morphling is split pushing though. We saw this in the previous game. Morphling will push very fast at this bottom lane. The buybacks do come out, but can OG defend while Morphling rats? And it looks like the answer may be yes. Morphling at bottom does meet the Sand King and will just have to TP himself out of there. Back to the fight perhaps, where they've already lost the Pugna.
Oh, that's a dieback.
That is indeed a dieback. There may be no Sand King here, but VP may want to press their luck. Death Prophet's ultimate cooldown at 48 seconds for now. Does have an Octarine for to lower that cooldown.
They're probably gonna wait for safely.
So Pugna will be back up by that point, but ultimately they take the shrines.
It's still quite a risky thing going up high ground now to force it, because the Morphling is quite strong. Like,
Defusal now.
Yeah, he's really strong now. They need to be very careful. Getting the Roshan and Cheese. I think OG can contest it. They should contest it. Try to get a wall up around the Rosh area right now, because Rosh is the next important objective. Yeah, they're gonna smoke up. This is very, very important for them. They need to be able to see this coming,
smoke before Pugna even respawns, so this is maybe something that will catch VP by surprise.
I mean, they think Roshan might be up already.
The Radiant scan though.
It is the right play, because Roshan might be up and they might be already doing it without stuff.
Fortunately for them, it's not up, and VP's not there, and VP now know the positioning of OG to some extent through that scan. And I imagine VP, if they've got a smoke, are looking to use one now and head that direction. OG need to get down some deep wards. Get down just the one. I believe that's all they had for the time being. There's no tail. He's going to be pushing out the mid lane. The fight could break out here. Ramses has a BKB. Going to look to turn and fight the silence on the Morphling. He does Manta it off. There's no one in the front line. Going to throw out the ultimate now. They need to try and deal with him fast. He is getting brought down very quickly by Anna. The Diffusal are going to purge him up. Anna going in. The Winter's Curse on Pasha's Sand King. They can't actually kill the Death Prophet as a result. Now they can get him down. The Brewmaster Primal Split really giving them a lot of control here. Pasha's now found Fly to the north. Looking to bring him down. The Primal Split throwing Enchantress up in the air. The waveform is there. Anna wants to focus on Lil, and it looks like he should have the damage to do it. The Force Staff going to help him out, but not enough, as the Cyclone now catches Ogre as well. And then may be able to get another kill here. He finds Ramsey, stops the Blink Dagger with that ultimate. Solar's Invis not going to save his life, and OG are overwhelming VP. 3 kills, no buybacks available. Sand King going to creep skip the top wave to prevent any kind of a push.
VP needs like armor items though. Yeah, he's getting shredded by the Morphling.
I feel like he should have gone to the ship's guy. Seems like the item he needed. Yeah, he's not going for it, but it seems...
On the other hand, he's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think
he's a actually going for this. Has BKB in 5 seconds. Roshan dropping fast. Scouts it out. BKBs. Anna needs to get out of there. The full stuff. Nicely played. Buying time for these respawns. Roche needs to get back in that hit before they can hit it. And it looks like without the BKB, this gets a lot trickier for Ramses to contest. He's going to go for this. Needs to backpack an item. It looks like that will not be an option for him.
big turnaround here.
I think OG do not want to fight it. They haven't got their ultis and they'll lose Pugna because of it.
Get back indeed. Good stuff. Call. Back.
Tell. Nice again, but also it's not been a very friendly game for this Pugna. See, VP can punish the lack of buyback. They could try and press down this middle lane.
Not gonna be easy though, like the ultimates are all back up.
Yep. And Morphling can just kind of go in and fight first if he wants to.
He's so strong right now.
So he's going to hit that level 25 fairly soon. With that extra waveform range, I can only imagine. Not the best of level 25 talents. Like, it's good, but, you know, like some level 25 is like, Morphling is like...
Okay, damage.
But you've got versing enchanters out of this game.
Yeah, sometimes replicate damage.
PvP finish off the T2, not wanting to force too much of a high ground push against this Aegis and Cheese.
I think once he gets this Skadi, he'll just be... He's already almost unstoppable. Once he gets Skadi, Ursa's not going to do anything.
It's crazy that we're talking about OG, like how they're in a good position with this crazy farm Morphling when they're behind 20,000 gold winter.
Yeah,
yeah. And we are talking about this as if it is a close game and that OG may actually be in a good position.
Because of the overall lineup, like the VP lineup, they score very hard in the early, but they don't use the network well. Whereas the network well, Fly and Shrek do their defense damage. Until it's going to die soon, but he just needs to make sure that he drops his network down, he uses his ultimate to save the Morphling, and he crap.
Is there going to be a point where the Morphling can't do it all on his own? Is he going to need more farm on someone like the Pugner?
I think it's a very hard game for them to control the Morphling. I'd rather than like a Hex. They need somehow like a Missile Hex.
Down throws the Winter's Curse here, but... Oh, nice Boulder Smash, catches out all three. The Winter's Curse did not really catch all too much. The Decrypt on the Netherward will not have by some time. Ramsey's forced him forward, does have BKB if he needs it. Meanwhile, it's more split pushing. But how farmed he is, he can also hit buildings incredibly fast.
They're going to try to stop them from TPing back.
Yeah, with the Primal Split, that's the perfect way of doing it. The Sand King's the big one, the BKB from no one. He doesn't have a TP, it's in his backpack. Oh, Morphling does not actually go for the split push. Instead, comes back to fight. They want to try and punish VP. No one's going to have to pop the ultimate here. His BKB gets worn off. He may just get
be a big Epi.
Epi sent a Burrow strike, and in comes Pasha, saving the day. Anna's getting low. He has still got the Aegis, but the fight is being lost for now as OG starting to melt. No-tail life draining, trying to heal himself back up, but does not have a good answer for the stun of the Burrow strike. Anna's trying to get some kills here, but this is getting kited around. He's only managed to find the one, and now needs to turn and focus his attention elsewhere. He loses his teammates. He cannot 1v5. He still relies on his team.
Ursa was not there for the fight. So that fight, MVP Sand King, that was fantastic epicenter. Like, he basically killed almost the whole team.
They used Cheese and Aegis for that fight as well.
Okay, suddenly left his buyback.
Lose some racks, you'll have to wait and see, but...
Should still be able to hold here.
Yeah, looks like they will hold off of that, but the item progression, you look at the net worth, and I think that's really the worry for OG, and I think that's where this game is still very VP favored, is the fact that it is just the Morphling. 4 VP core heroes trail the Morphling in net worth, and then sub 10k net worth is the Brewmaster of S4 and the Pugner of No Tail. This Pugner feels more like a utility, a full position, than a mid hero right now.
You're being nice, Parker. He's like a support now at this stage.
A bit like
I think his job is to keep the Morphling alive. Like, if you're having life draining if you need to, and you glimmer, and you just keep the Morphling alive. Morphling is going to dish out the damage, magnetize and the curse.
The problem is VP have 4 heroes dishing out damage right now.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I would say it's much easier for Morphling to do the damage, like much more reliable and easier. Like for him than the Ursa, compare him to the Ursa and the Sand King. Like Sand King hit a really big ultimate that time, but can he do it every fight?
Weekend, they go to No Tail, he does get caught by the Cold Embrace to the south. Caught on the outside of the base by the Cold Embrace.
Oh, my back.
Loses the gem as well. Pasha gonna pick that one up.
Loses to force someone back.
Throw the No Tail Brewmaster ultimate. The Morphling is going to commit to the split push at bottom. It looks like it is going to be a bit of a base trade here. As Brewmaster's Primal Split just going to be used to kind of delay VP, perhaps stop some TPs. Ursa has TP back though and is on Morphling duty. And it cannot really break through the high ground with the defense. There's their nice Winter's Curse onto the Ogre. Going to buy some additional time here. They're trying to keep No Tail alive. Morphling dies! Oh boy, Ramsey's getting the better of Anna in the bottom lane. He doesn't have buyback Winter. He doesn't have the money for it. He's 70 gold short, and I think OG...
That was a big misplay there by the Morphling.
No, what happened?
He actually went back in, he waved out, and then he decided to fight the Ursa, and Ursa just killed him. Dash.
VP, who will look to clean up the OG base. They may not know Morphling, but it doesn't have a buyback, but they're going to at least try and force a potential one. Doesn't exist, and right now VP can continue to fight. They are getting a bit low here, and this may be a cause for concern.
60 seconds.
But now, Ramsey's coming though, and that is the big brute force of the VP lineup. And here comes the Enchantress as well.
They have no Amara, so VP won't be able to pop her next out.
It'll be close.
Oh yeah.
Some mana regen there. She's losing mana actually. What am I talking about? The Pugna Ward is draining it. Now she's gaining mana. There we go. Pugna gonna have to force away from the VP onslaught. 30 seconds now. Morphling does have buyback. Did manage to get the gold over time to get back to this point, but at this point he may just not want to use it. You see Death Prophet's ultimate now. Morphling 20 seconds away from respawning. This is such a OG, and it looks like VP.
What a
curse. Fantastic. Catches Lil, doesn't quite bring him down, but the fly Splinter Blast will. Can OG defend their racks with 5 seconds on Morphling to respawn? It looks like the answer is going to be yes. No one wants the melee racks. He BKBs. He's trying to focus it down. Can they right click him? It looks like the damage is not going to be there for OG. No one happy to throw away his life just to take the objectives. Racks means everything right now to us.
I think that was the correct decision. He needs to keep getting items. Even though they have to lose the melee racks, I think it's still possible for OG to win from this position right now.
But very, very different. I mean, we were talking about a 20k gold lead that's been extended to a 28,000 gold lead.
Well, it's still very possible though, because Morphling is so bad. Still very, very possible. So right now, what they need to make sure is everyone else has... so who used buyback? Pokemon used buyback. They have
feels like
one buyback.
You say it's possible, Winter. Every time I just look at these net words, I'm just like, I don't know.
It is possible. Morphling can kill everybody.
I have the problem is his teammates are all going to die so incredibly fast, and once he's in that like 1v5, 2v5 scenario, I think he just gets controlled. He gets tied.
Yeah, but if they get a good initiate with the Earth Spirit or the Panda ulti,
and a good Winter's Curse is essential for OG.
It's very
there's no Glimmer Cape, there's no Blink Dagger on Fly. That's the result of the poverty, is their supports do not have any items.
King.
Take out the Shrine here. Are VP going to try and fight them around that area? It doesn't look like it. Bit of money. We're talking about getting some support items. Well, killing Shrines is one way to get some of that team money.
He's very close to his butterfly. That will be one of his strongest points in the game right now. You get the butterfly and you try to maybe smoke and just run at them and try to the butterfly just gives him so much damage. He might be able to just burst the DP down from one stun from the Earth Spirit and one stun from the Earth Panda. 2 stuns might be enough for him to kill the DP down to nothing.
I'll see, just go in with a replicate and back him up. Wave on through, replicate on out. VP very likely waiting that next Roshan. They've got neutral creeps just camping the pit, waiting for it to respawn. Death Prophet's now hit level 25. At this point, I think we can well and truly say Midas has paid off. It's perhaps made the game a little tougher by not having another item, but it's definitely led to him getting more farm and hitting this level 25 faster. He does get those extra Exorcism Spirits. OG positioned around this Pugna Ward at mid are going to give up their position, it looks like. Does he go for the butterfly or say buyback is probably one of the big questions here.
I personally feel you don't say buyback in this one.
He's gone on solo. Solo could be in some trouble here. I say that, he gets forced out the way. Anna needs to be careful. Gets kicked away by the Earth Spirit. In goes the Death Prop with BKB. Fly needs to find a good curse. Problem is he's put in a terrible spot here. Forced out the way, silenced up. No chance for him to do anything. And Anna gets glimmered to save his life there. He was in a terrible spot, silenced up without his Manta Style, and it looks like OG are just going to have to full-on retreat. Roche will be respawning and gifting VP and Aegis and Cheese.
They used the DP ulti, the only loss.
Not the real Brewmaster. Pasha thinks he's caught S4, but I think we'll quickly realize, oh wait, that's good.
But on the other hand, Roshan is down. I don't think they can that's not bad for OG.
Aegis, Cheese, multiple lives. No one going to be taking the Aegis.
He just needs to buy the money.
Yeah, all in at this point.
If he has to use buyback the next fight, you're gonna eat, gradually eat the game.
For now, he's holding his buyback money, maybe just not able to too easily get to that shop. Let's see what...
In the last fight, he was hitting him, but he was draining life enough from the Octarian and the Siphon.
Yeah, he's finally got that. He's got that armor item now with the Shiver's Guard, helping him out. And able to purchase any additional items for this fight. He wants to buy back to play around with. Jerex repositioning to the north. Sneaky little spot for his Earth Spirit. Some Observer Ward as well to give some good vision. Very hard to deal with. Aiden goes the Death Prophet with Aegis. Not the easiest here to focus on. He gets the Primal Split up before Burrow Strike. S4 trying to zone them back and control them. Throwing out the boulders, the Cyclones, but ultimately unable to really team fight with this ultimate, and VP just seem intent to disengage, wait for it to end. But at the same time, this is time where the Exorcism will also be wearing off. Here comes no one, forced to pop the BKB. He's zoning OG back deeper into their base, opening up the possibilities to focus down the T3 tower. The clip goes out, and no one. Exorcism is going to wear off. This will heal him back up at least, but ultimately this will be the end of this current push. Time for Anna to get that butterfly. I feel.
His buyback. I think he should
He's got money for the Eagle Song.
He's not doing enough damage now. I think it's more items.
Maybe he's considering something else. There we go. He's bought the Quarterstaff.
I think he's...
Yeah, he bought the Quarterstaff. He just needs to...
He already bought the...
600-700 short of having buyback and the butterfly, but there we go. He's sending the courier off. He's going back. He's going bottom just to farm a little bit more.
10 seconds. Okay.
Lose a tier 3 tower, not the end of the world for them. Pugna, high ground defense duty. VP mostly waiting for the X's of 15 more seconds. Here comes Morphling, Butterfly in hand, no buyback. Have to get a kill or two in order to get that. No one pushed onto the high ground. Will take the Aegis more or less for free. And what can OG do as he respawns? They silence him up. He has got a BKB if he needs it.
Popping the cheese.
Okay, no one's got the cheese for this next upcoming fight. S4 goes in with the BKB, has a Primal Split in 2 seconds. Will need to use it. No one's going to BKB and ulti. OG once again push back into their own base. The Primal Split comes out. They want to bring down that Death Prophet. Can they get him before the cheese? He uses himself up. He'll have a cheese when he lands. He does get it off. OG not having the damage initially to actually take this fight, and they don't get a Winter's Curse off. Instantly, double buybacks coming out from the boys. Dire side. Dream Green. This is the time to really dig deep for OG as they do get a kill on the Ogre and force VP back, but more buybacks, more economic damage being dealt as VP. They don't win the game outright there, but they get one step closer. Now we are at a point where Ogre, the 5 position, is more farmed than 4 OG heroes.
Regeneration.
It's okay, Morphling can carry the game.
You say that. I personally... you seem to have a lot of faith in this OG side. As time goes on, you know, it just seems like the situation gets worse and worse because...
Yeah, of course it's gonna be really bad now.
I mean, Death Prophet well and truly is 6 slotted. Same for the Ursa. The item advancements are not going to really get much scarier, but...
Okay, I'll admit it. Morphling can't do it up. The DP and the Ursa are really tanky now.
It's so hard to fly to get good ultis off is what we're seeing.
Butterfly hard. He needs like a stun from Earth Spirit and the Panda stun to follow up to kill one target.
Otherwise the 4 staffs, the glimmers...
Yeah, there's too many of the kiting items now.
Dealing with it very
and he doesn't have an E-way to like immediately burst someone.
Well, see where Anna can get to. Picked up some boots of travel now. Again, the buyback, but be careful about how he plays this one out. Chantress having a fun duel with the OG side. Does need to play carefully without the buyback. Can sell his treads, it looks like, to get that. And they're going to actually smoke up on the OG team.
He's not selling his treads, he has no buyback.
Definitely a moment. Like you say, if he has to buy back, it's maybe just GG anyways, because then you're fighting with a Morph who doesn't have buyback. You need to be winning these fights outright. Feels like OG for the first time, the ones making the moves. We'll see if it can pay off or not. They see VP now. Can they break the gap here? Smoked up S4 Maybe not the best initiator. Does have a final split, gets stunned, and they bring him down. Has a BKB though, also gets cold embrace. Should be fine here to get off the ultimate. Morphling waves in, focuses onto the Ursa first. Can they actually bring down Ramses? It looks like the damage is not going to be there with the Glimmer Cape. Anna's just getting kited around, can't actually do damage, is too reliant on some of those disables. Fly going to go down to the south as well again, unable to get off a Winter's Curse. In goes Anna, trying to get the kill on Ramses. The Butterfly almost saving his life, not quite. Ramses has a buyback if he wants to use it. The next target seems to be the Sand King. Silence up, he is going to get taken down. This Morphling is slowly doing some hefty amount of damage. Another stun coming out from Jarek. No one's ultimate does end, but it looks like Anna, running out of steam, needs to find a way out of this one. That's got the boots to travel. To get rooted in place, a waveform available in a couple of seconds. Gets silenced. There's the Mantisar wave TP on out. Is there a stun? No mana for the Ogre. Not the fight OG were hoping for.
2 kills for 3.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Buyback on Sand King, but it's like not the worst, but also they needed more, it felt like maybe.
Radiant structure.
A fight that neither Blink, 4-staff Glimmer Cape, this again, just the deficit is just insane. It was up to like 35,000 at one point, back down to a bit.
But still, like, you look at the net worth, right? How can the fights be still close?
That one, OG definitely, for the first time in a while, did get the jump. I mean, the previous fights weren't necessarily that close. It was very buyback driven, and OG were able to hold their high ground. See a recap there of just more wet down with Anna able to finally show the strength of this Morphling. 6 slotted at this point, has got the Moonshot as well.
Is there any items that will change the face of the game right now? Everyone else is just too poor. They can't buy it.
Who on the no one on this dire zone is getting an item.
Earthspirit Axe, I guess that's probably the biggest item.
Oh, he's actually got close to it. Almost has the farm for it. Yeah, doesn't get the pull though. He gets that from his level 25 talent.
Yeah, but still the save on the
and even just a blink stone with a kick initiate on the enemy and kick them into your base.
Yeah, ideally you kill the Death Prophet first when she comes.
And that could also be how you set up Winter Wyvern to get a good ultimate. You initiate in as Earth Spirit and you set up the Wyvern for Anna. Good ulti. Do they want to fight outside? It seems now they are considering it. Pugna. Back up, Anna's just going to go top to apply some theoretical split push threat. He's got an MKB too. I was just thinking the evasion with Ramses having a butterfly, the Soul of Crest on the radiant side, this evasion is starting to become problematic. An MKB for the upcoming fight. At the same time, he needs to get they just or you just like slot out your Manta like up and use it. May even not have his boots of travel. Oh, he's got the waveform range. That's a possibility.
Then you would have my back.
So Aegis of Cheese now. Again, DP, complete Roche control throughout this game. Another Aegis piece. This one goes to the Ursa.
The Ursa is like not doing this much already in the fights. It's quite easy to fight him. They just need to make sure that, I think in the fight, if they can get the DP and just burst him from full to nothing, then the fights will be really good for OG. KB will allow them to play. Once he has the KB on Morphling, they stun him, they just wave in and just drop everything.
They may not want to buy it with the influence of the late game buybacks, but we'll see where the decision-making process lies.
The X.
No. Okay. Again, see how important they rate those buybacks. He is going in. No one is going to get it initiated on him. Immediately uses himself. Ramses jumps the backline, really wants to get this Pugna, but the kiting is there. It gets cycloned up. This Ursa cannot do a whole lot right now, but similarly, Morphling not getting all the damage out. Ramses is going to be the one they go, and he's got an Aegis though, so even though he's being kited around focus, VP can now come in. Exorcism in 5. OG, will they look to buy this one? No, the call is to back off, retreat, cut your losses. S4 will not get the blink off. Primal Split ends, and he goes down without buyback, but lane's still pretty pushed out. The mid lane, perhaps the concern. Exorcism is up. So maybe
what can they do now? They need to try to shove the brains out.
No one... TP's top Morphling is actually a little bit afraid of him, but it is just a solo death profit.
They
smoke.
They don't have time to do that.
Oh, they've caught the Pugna. I think VP realized that they could maybe find some picks in the enemy base, but they don't quite latch onto it. Instead, yep, they found the Earth Spirit of Jerax now. Winter's Curse comes out trying to save Jerax's life. He's going to roll himself on out of there. Back into the shrine. S4 does actually get his buyback back. Just needed a little bit longer to actually get to that point, and he just barely had the gold for it. Somehow.
One-man army, Parker.
Every single time VP push, it's like OG lose 2 or 3 heroes, those 2 or 3 heroes have to buy back. The Brew, the Wyvern, the Earth Spirit, the item progression has just halted. Pugna is just dirt poor. Earth Spirit's the second most. Earth Spirit's actually the one who's getting, somehow, I don't know how, is getting the most farm on
90 gold talent, bro.
That's the money maker in a game like this. You wish you had a GP. Wyvern wishes she was level 20 right now. 120 GPM there.
Yeah, that's awesome for a game like this.
But not getting that level 20 stage. Anna can actually buy his MKB now and still have buyback.
Yeah, he should. I think he should.
There's no other items to really consider. I mean, there's a level 2
Hey, wait,
box.
the Ursa... Didn't the Ursa have... Oh, he sold his Butterfly? I thought he had Butterfly.
He did. He sold it and got an MKB. Now you don't need the MKB.
There's no evasion item anymore, right?
It's just the soul. May actually not be the item you need to buy.
What solar crits?
On Ogre.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought you were saying like the...
Morphling buys a BKB. There we go. He had this queued up earlier. Must have spotted that Ursa sold the Butterfly. I think Ramsey's realized the way to win this game is going to be killing Morphling. So Butterfly as a survivability item doesn't help. You want the aggressive items. Enchantress is at the stealing Enchant Infects Ancients, level 25 talents coming into play. Jerax not even buying his Ags, recognizing how important this buyback can be. And we've seen basically OG is still in this game because of buybacks. They've used over 10 buybacks this game.
How is this ancient thing going to affect me?
The Granite Golem, imagine? Yeah, he's got the Granite Golem now.
Oh, that gives everyone a bunch of health.
Plus 50%. Good top lane, they really want this. Yeah, 15% bonus.
Oh, the Death Prophet is going to get what, extra 400 health?
Find out soon enough, Jerax.
Trying to take him spells.
Yep. Trying to come in from behind. He's got 2 Ancients to back him up here. Morphling in the front lane, doing some good damage. Goes for the BKB. Anna not really finding the best target to go on here. They're going to lose the Earth Spirit. Buyback comes immediately as he tries to chase after Ramses. Ramses does get back to the low ground and keep himself alive. The Rack's still alive for the time being. But Cliff has been forced out. With Exorcism wearing on soon, this could be a fight that's going to swing back OG's way. Epicenter, Burrow Strike, Passion goes in, doing some good damage here. Wants Anna getting very, very low. Does have the buyback. May, if he goes down, have to use it here. Doesn't want to. No Shot trying to life clear himself back up, but the damage coming out from the Enchantress from the low ground. He's missing though. No Tail's still alive just for a little bit longer. He's got buyback now. Anna still alive through it all. Took out the Death Prophet and somehow OG are holding it. Did cost them once again multiple buybacks, but this time they're getting a few more kills. Sand King looking to get away. The Magnetized is going to wear off with no more stones left to play around with.
Defense number 30.
This is like the X-Hero Siege custom game in Warcraft 3 Dota, where it's just like, you know, the minions, they keep coming down, it's never ending, it just gets harder and harder, but you get slightly stronger and stronger each time, and somehow OG are still alive, have still kept themselves in this game. And they're doing so without, like, it's so hard, like, again, Wyvern, we don't see the Winter's Curse come out, but that's because VP are recognizing how big of a threat the spell is. They're focusing down Fly there, making it impossible for him to get spells like it off. Be the ones with buybacks now. That is 2 buybacks used, both Pugna and
what else can Morphling buy?
Rapier. It really is just Rapier, right? He buys a bottle, that's what he can buy.
Oh yeah, getting a Morphling is
ED rune for a fight, and Morphling is very stat heavy, so all of that agi means like a double damage rune gives you plus 300 damage, and he's just, there we go. The blueberry rune spawns. That's a free rapier for the upcoming fight. If there is a fight. And again, you see this if you're VP, you're like, okay, let's chill a bit, you know.
You know
Some
what?
fight into the rapier.
Maybe they should try to distract the enemy and then he goes on the I don't know.
But gem for the team. He's buying the support items right now. Has got a demon edge in his backpack, Winters.
For the
rapier. Come on, that's lethal. What butterfly? Maybe had it on the tree. Well, he's got it there if he needs it. An 8-slotted Morphling, buyback and Moonshard. Unfortunately for him, he has like no teammates to like pull Moonshards.
Panda. Fuck it. It's like a bit dubious. If the Panda is rich, it's actually quite okay. If the Panda has items. Evens.
The Ogre is richer than the Panda. But again, you talk about how these supports don't actually go that...
You know why? Ogre's gold talent.
Yeah. This is a game where you wish you had gold talent. Ogres are going to hit level 25. Like, we're going to see some crazy...
What's the 25?
40 bloodlust. It's got to be that, right?
But that's not really that useful.
First it's like, okay. Goes into the mid lane, S4 backing him up, and against silence, needs away into this one, does BKB immediately, he's starting to morph stats, he's got the DD room, but he's got to find someone to hit! He finds on the high ground the Enchantress, the decrep is kind of working against him for now. Anna can't actually use this DD rune to great effect immediately, he's now getting healed up, Pasha going for an epicenter, he doesn't actually get the blink off after it, now he does Burrow Strike, catches the backline, finds Fly on the Winter Wyvern, there's a Fire Blast to follow it up as well, Wyvern getting zoned back, can't find that Winter's Curse just yet. As the kiting from both teams is so formidable that neither team has actually lost anyone. S4 needs a blink out, he doesn't have a BKB or a blink, his buyback's still on cooldown for a minute and a half, he is dead. Out of this game for over 100 seconds. Solo? Solo? Walks to the high ground, pops the cheese, he's baiting spells, he's not afraid right now. Maybe he should be. Ramsey's engaging, Anna gonna wait for him his way on through, finds another target, finds the Sand King, immediate buyback, but it's the Pugman who's dead without buyback as well. OG maybe being punished now for not having these buybacks, they do get the kill on the Ogre, Anna getting very low, waveform back to the high ground here, he's in some trouble, Cold Embrace will help heal him back up. May be forced to buy back, kicked in, as Anna goes down once, will buy back immediately. No glyph available. I think BP realized a buyback on Morphling right now.
It's the first time he bought back in the game.
Yes.
But DP is gonna have her next ultimate up in 10 seconds.
And now they know, one kill on Morphling and game is won. There is no other hero who threatens you. The Brewmaster will have a buyback for the upcoming fight. His buyback is about 30 seconds away. But here we go. Those two heroes still dead. They don't have buyback yet. Lil needs to be careful. And it is there. He's got a replicate in the fountain as well to help him out if needed. Give up the rain track. Fortification back up for OG. At this point it doesn't even really feel like Mega Creeps is going to secure the game. Everyone trying to just focus down the racks.
Look at the damage!
The damage from Anna. He is destroying no one, only now with the BKB. Ramsey just jumps the backline, takes up Fly, who immediately fights back. Anna really wants his death prophet, needs to get him, does get him before the heal comes in. Anna, he replicates out at the last second! He's still alive! But that was so close to a kill.
They defended again.
Somehow, OG have not capitulated just yet.
But they don't have any more buyback on the mall.
There's going to be an Aegis and Cheese for VP. This is going to be what? Roshan number
but the
6.
Cause, I don't think the cause have to
That's what the Ogre could do with Cheese there, you know. He made some spells. Yep. Look at that. Plus 40 Bloodlust attack speed now. 100 bonus attack speed. Dude, Bloodlust on Enchantress! They're looking to fight. They really want to take this to VP. Lil's in trouble, actually. He's not got Cheese or Aegis. Have buyback available. Death Prophet's still dead as well. I think OG realized VP are actually quite weak right now. Solo trying to run away. He gets slowed up by S4's clap. He will appear in just a second. Waveform on forward to finish off this kill. Not sure he wants to necessarily dive onto the high ground with this one. Does actually hit him with the stun. 5v3 for now. But buybacks are there and available, and OG don't even have their entire team pushing forward.
How many buybacks are there?
Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
Through, I believe.
I need one master.
The whole thing is on. I want to know.
I guess
They're pushing forward. They say I'm offering to have buyback. Let's go for this. Now, even just an Enchantress step they feel is enough to take a fight. There's a lot of damage coming out from that Bloodlust Enchantress in the backline, but Anna needs to be careful. BKB. He gets helped out by the Activate Remnant, but that was while he was BKB. Perhaps not the ideal way for them to play out.
He's going for the Rex.
Yeah, he's going to have to Remnant himself out of there. Say Remnant, replicate himself out of there. Say Earth Spirit, and he will leave Earth Spirit to die.
Let's go ahead, buyback.
Just not. No, he does in 20 seconds. He's going to be here. He BKB does the Earth Spirit, use the stone, the Activate, whatever it's called. The Enchant Remnant.
Enchant Remnant Parker.
It's a spell you don't see many games. Fine. What is the call for VP off of that? They did not have to buy back the Edge. At this point, Edge is actually one of their main damage dealers in these fights.
Yeah,
MKB.
he was actually doing a lot to the Morphin in the previous fights. Him and those are the two things killing the most. And of course those are. If he gets the kid,
initiate on in. They want to go on Ramsey's first. He has got the Aegis though. Can they find this curse? They still have not had a Winter's Curse. It feels like in a good 30 minutes here. It's just so hard to fly. We'll break the Aegis to start things off. Ramsey's Ursa has just been getting kited all day long this game. Fall through, goes in on Ramsey's, really wants this kill, needs to be careful. He's getting stunned up. He cannot afford to die. Where is the curse? Fly is silenced up. He's got the curse now, but he's being Yules. He can't find the curse. He's silenced again. And with Earth Spirit dead, without buyback, this could be it. It feels like OG have finally been bested. It took 67 minutes, but this will definitely be mega creeps. The question is, what can Morphling do? Has not got buyback, and I think without spells like the Boulder Smash, the stun, the Winter Wyvern Cold Embrace, this game is very difficult for him. Morphling going to wave on forward. He really wants to go in. S4's in trouble. He's BKB'd up, but he's just got no ultimate to play around with, and now it well and truly is Anna versus the world. The buyback from Brewmaster will buy him some time, but he is well and truly alone. It has been the story of this game, Anna alone trying to carry it for some time, and it took 60 some odd minutes, close to the 68-minute mark for VP to secure the win, and a 46,000 gold lead at the game. Done.